Hey, what's up, social media family? Hope everybody is having a really good day. I want to share a very unique and powerful prophetic dream that I recently had. And now, in this dream, there's a lot of details, okay? So, I'm going to try to explain this dream as good as I can with all the details. If you feel that the Lord speaks to you about this in any way, please feel free to write it in the comments, because I know it's a dream that's going to help a lot of people. And then I'm going to add some insight to this. All right, so let's go. The dream started off, I was walking down a long tunnel. The tunnel was pitch black where I was at, but at the very end of the tunnel, there was some light. So in the dream, I just started walking and just kept on walking down this tunnel. As I got close to the end, the light got really, really bright. Now, when you come out of a dark place and step into light, your eyes have to adjust. So I came out of the tunnel, and it was just super bright. Out in the open, it was loud, it was noisy. The world was going on, and I kind of had my eyes squinted in this dream, and then I looked in front of me, and there were trees. And so I just kind of was looking, and then all of a sudden, here's where the dream shifted and got very, very powerful. Out of all the trees in this huge, vast forest, my eyes fixed on one tree. Okay? So came out of this long, dark tunnel. I'm going to say from the tunnel to the trees, probably about 50 yards. Okay? And it was super bright, and I started walking towards this one tree. Not the trees. This is a key part I know in the dream. I wasn't walking towards all of this vast forest, but there was one tree that I was walking towards. And when I got right up on this tree, in this dream I walked about 50 yards, I wasn't paying attention to anything else going on. Anything else in the world. Like I said, it was bright, it was loud, it was just a lot going on. I wasn't paying attention to any of it. Came out of the tunnel, just a lot, about 50 yards to the trees. My eyes fixed on one tree, and I went towards it. Now, it wasn't the easiest walk towards the tree because everything, a lot was going on. But when I got to the tree, right when I got to the tree, it really wasn't a tree. It was a road. And the only way I can explain it, imagine you were standing on an overpass and there was an interstate underneath, but it was going up. And it was the cars were super fast on the road that was like the tree. And you could see cars, and they were going NASCAR fast, just super fast. And as I was sitting there right in front of this tree that was a road going up, I looked up. And when I looked up, the tree went up into the clouds. As soon as I looked up, the Lord spoke so plain and so clear in the dream and said, like John the Revelator, you are going to get revelation if you step in to the flow of what's going on. But then I looked at this road, and the odd thing was there wasn't very many cars on it. But when you would see a car, it would just shoot up. And when I looked up, the road went straight up into the clouds. And I was like, like John the Revelator. He went up and got the revelation from the Lord. And then I woke up. And when I woke up, it was one of those dreams. I couldn't go back to sleep. And I was like, Lord, is this for me or for other people? And the Lord said, it's for both. It's for anybody who wants to receive it. People go through a long tunnel, a dark period of their life, to step out of the darkness into light. And the light can actually overtake you. Now, here's the thing. This is what I perceive from the dream. When we're in a dark place, we think that's the toughest part of our journey. In this dream, getting from the end of the tunnel to the trees, 50 yards, and then picking which tree you were supposed to walk towards, which, the tree was a road and it shot straight up. It's kind of like your path in life. But when you find it and you focus on one thing, your life is about to get super, super fast. And what would take years of the revelation for you to get would take weeks. What used to take years would take weeks, maybe months. But the road was so fast. Okay, hope that was clear. Long tunnel, 50 yards, bright, commotion, everything going on, forest. Pick out one tree. The tree was a road going straight up, going just heavenly wisdom, stepping into it. This is what I feel the Lord saying so strongly. There are people that are going to be accelerated at a very, very fast pace. I've been saying this for the last few weeks, that for Autumn and I, our life has been fast paced. Increase is coming at such a fast pace. It's one of those, the blessings in favor of God, the increase is not coming anymore. It's here. Now, it's here and it's just going to keep coming. It's just going to keep coming, okay? And so I encourage you, wherever you see yourself in this dream, do whatever it takes to get to the place God needs you. And you walked out of darkness into light, kept moving to the tree. And then when you locked into the place you were supposed to be, that's when things sped up. That's when things got fast. I think about this. The children of Israel wanted out of Egypt. That's why the Lord spoke to Moses and said, I've heard the oppression of my people. They need a deliverer. But they got out of Egypt, but it took them 40 years. They're going on a 12-day journey to Canaan, to the promised land, the land flowing with milk and honey. And I feel like in this dream, a lot of people, just like getting out of Egypt, they want to get out of Egypt. They want to get out of the tunnel. But the highlight of the dream to me was the journey from the end of the tunnel to the tree to get the revelation. And you're about to see people who would take the journey from the coming out of darkness into the light, but moving speedily towards their assignment, okay? They don't see the whole forest. They see one tree. They see their assignment. You are going to see them start walking in such revelation, such favor, such blessing, and such increase. And so if you can grab a hold of this, it will bless you. And when I get ready to present words like this, I'm like, Lord, to the unbeliever, this sounds crazy. That's what I actually said after the dream. And the Holy Spirit took me to 5 places in the Bible to where things didn't make any sense. How many times in the Bible does it talk about dreams? Does it talk about just things happen that made no natural sense? But when you tap into the things of the spirit realm, it makes total sense. The things of the Spirit of the Lord make more sense than the natural realm. And so God showed me 5 places where just, things happen in the Bible. Dreams, angelic encounters. And, never be afraid to share what God gives you. No matter what anybody would say. Always be obedient to the Lord. Hey, love you guys and hope this video helped you today. If you have any extra interpretation, feel free to please write it in the comments. I always love reading what different people receive. And a lot of times people share something and I'm like, man, I didn't even see that. That's such a good revelation or insight. So hope this blessed you today and you'll have a blessed day.